Welcome to my daily practice at Wendy Coad Art. If you find this video interesting or helpful, please consider subscribing to my channel and liking the video.
Hi, my name is Wendy and I'm an artist. I've been an artist my whole life and I am excited to invite you into my studio and show you my art practice. I paint every day and I do acrylic on paper. I also do stencils. I draw. I organize my studio space. I do a lot of things. For me, art is about problem solving, so there's always little tricks and tools that I can share with you along the way. So welcome. I'm so glad you're here.
Today, I'm so excited because I will be taking down the paintings on the back wall. I'll tell you, it's been a journey with these paintings. I was excited to begin them, and then they got a little bit out of hand, and then they got even more out of hand, and then just before I was thinking that I would maybe even just turn them over and start on the other side, the nice thick watercolor paper, it can certainly handle that. And then, just once I let go of the need to, make them work, a few brush strokes, and voila, they're working for me, and they are finished. So the last video that I did, I talked about them also because this is a pretty special moment when a series is completed, always. For me, it's never a straight line, and it's not terribly easy. Sometimes it works very fast, very quickly, there's confidence in the strokes, the brush strokes and the shapes, and I get them down and I march along. That doesn't happen all that often. Usually it's a process, and I adore the process. I really, really enjoy the process, even though it's difficult at times. So I was going to take them down overnight and, just have fresh paper ready for today. And then I thought, they really deserve more of a celebration. And I really wanted to invite you to celebrate with me. So it's not a big deal, but I'm just going to take them down, and I'm just going to reflect on the time, because these actually took more weeks than I had anticipated. Now, I work on multiple panels at the same time, so that's why I'm not doing those fast videos of, I start with a white surface and then speeds up and then voila. I just don't work in that linear fashion. So it's more of a circuitous route, not unlike a lot of the lines and shapes that you see here. So suits my personality, I guess you could say. I've actually removed many of the staples, but not all, obviously. I don't want to tear things, but and I'm not going to play music. However, this is the drum roll moment where I can take the paper down, and I'll give you a close-up actually before I do that. Just to bring things into a little bit of a closer focus for you. I have these on a tripod, my phones, so you can see from top, moving down, and all the way down to the bottom. And I was really unsure about the format, but I'm quite liking it. And then moving over. Now these were done individually, having a hard time kind of scooting around objects here, but you can see individually. I suppose what I could do too is, once I've taken them down, I can, yeah, this is not going to work, but I tried. I'll do that as well. I'll bring them up to the camera and give you a view. See if I can get this back to where it was before I started moving things around. That's always a dilemma. There we go. So again, the big one, the long one is not going to, can't do very much more in terms of the close-up than what I did. But if I bring it, oops, there's one. Get rid of the staples, and you can kind of see, I wonder, you can kind of see what the surface looks like. Let's see if I can just move it along. Kind of like a scroll. More like a moving scroll. I hope that worked. I hope that got into the camera frame. And if not, I'll be posting images. Ooh. They're a little unwieldy in this format, but worth the effort. Now, it'll be a little easier with these to give you a bit more of a close-up, but I'm not really able to see what you're seeing, so these might be a little bit off the screen. Let's just see how far we can go. Should be able to pick it up. I just don't know the edges, you know, the top and bottom edges. So, and I'm just going to pull off some extra paint that gets caught up by the plastic. So that is one. And here's another one. I can't wait to see what my cinematography is like when I review for the edits. I don't think any filmmakers out there should feel threatened by my efforts here, but I just want to give you the close-up because I stand very close, an arm's width away, and so you know I have a different view, a different vantage point. Just give you some of the close-ups. It's actually, the light is shining through now, and even from the back, I can see the brush strokes and some of the markings. Delightful. It's delightful. And I am even taking this one down. And again, my criteria for a painting being finished is when there's nothing more for me to do. I can't see an area that needs something more than what it already has, and I can't see an area that needs something less than what it already has. And so I sit with it for a good while. I've been looking at these. I mean, I didn't finish them until 2 days ago, but with those last few markings. They're done. So they're coming down, and new paper is going to be up. Not only that, but did I get everything here? Yes. Not only that, but I have others that are done as well. On the other side, not sure this is going to work. But you'll get the gist of it. So that's the final one on this side. And then, I haven't, let me show you over here too. Maybe this is a little better angle. Stand behind the light. I can do the manual zoom. I think my light starts to be compromised at this distance. It's hard to keep, a lot of light going on. And another, this one was in the middle. The middle painting. I was going to say the middle child, but I don't think I want to make those associations, even though there's certainly some emotional connection. This is when you don't have an assistant. You're doing the manual zoom. And I don't even know how this is going to work. This painting is as tall as I am. And I'll be interested to know how that worked. How well the close-up happens. Now, on the other side, I have also finished. These are the paintings on the map paper, text part of the map paper. And let's see. This is like this one. This one is lyrical and a little bit whimsical. Like a dictionary. The top location, Chukrup in the USSR, and then the last location is Cieux in France. And then there's about 1,000 rivers and cities and mountains in between. And this is what the 2 pages look like. I've explained this before. I'm gonna put them back into a book form. Actually, the fold goes the other way. And on the other side, I have also painted. And when they're in book form, the 2 pages will likely not face each other. So there's going to be variety throughout. I'm kind of excited about this, actually. So individually, they look like this. And as a whole, like this. And like this. There's also a nice translucency, so I can see the painting from the front when I'm holding it up in the back. I mean, that's just so obscure, it's not gonna happen anywhere unless I'm flipping the pages with a light directly behind. But I just love those moments where you just kind of get a different view or you get a different angle, and sometimes ideas pop into your head about how you could illuminated manuscript to, coin a phrase. So, and I have several that I took down from the other wall. I like these as well. And they're different. I remember this side, when I did these, the lines reminded me of not numbers, of letters. And because the background is all text, that I found that to be just kind of a synchronistic point of interest. So that's going to be my day today. I'm going to finish taking down the rest of the paintings, and I'm going to put up more paper. I just got a shipment of more rolls of paper, so I can get started as soon as I tear the rolls into the individual sheet sizes that I want to work on, and I get to start again. It's pretty fabulous. So thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you on the next tape, and I want to remind you to go make art.
So I'm so happy that you are joining me today, and maybe other days too. I'll take you through my day-to-day as an artist, and I look forward to seeing you on the next tape. Thanks for being here.